Sometimes it's hard to be a woman because you don't
know what to do.
You want to say I love
you, darling. But sometimes doesn't work.
Sometimes actually you don't want
to do. Hey girls, what's up?
Hi.
Oh, that's amazing. That song is just like when you start singing, it's like it's really sometimes it's hard. You don't know what to do. It's like so many situations in this life.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
And sometimes maybe we don't have to do anything.
That's always the best.
I just think we need to.
You don't know what to do, just don't do it.
Don't do it.
Relax.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Sit down, lay down. Don't do it.
Right now, I don't know what to do, so I'm not gonna do anything.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Good one, Leah.
Or silence. Silence, perfect too. So that's
Yes.
the power.
Mm.
Because when you don't know what to say, just stick your mouth and just don't say anything. You light me up, okay?
Yes.
It works for me. I don't know how you girls, but it works for me. It's like then okay.
Well, in the How to Talk to Men book and the training, we say zip your lip and until your heart is open.
That's a good one too, Elena.
I love it.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
You know, sometimes I'm faced with situations where he says something and I don't know what to say.
Mm.
In the past, I would just blur whatever, but now I'm just like, you know, I'm not sure what to say, so I'm not gonna say anything at all, okay? And he's like, okay.
Like, actually, it works. It's really nice.
Yeah, sounds like it's working, right, for you.
Because he knows already what's going on, and it's not like you don't want to talk or you are just, maybe upset or something, but you just said that you don't know what to say.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
Girls, I have a question.
Of course.
So how do you say no? Because sometimes there are situations when you feel like saying no. How do you say no but still stay connected without making him feel wrong?
That's a great question, Leah.
I came up with it all by myself.
All by yourself, huh? Interesting.
Yeah. Question.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone has a situation in your life? Because I'm just thinking. Oops. Like
I'm like thinking of a situation where a story
Yes.
maybe that I could share where I said no and then I kept my power and I made him feel good and made myself feel good. Yeah. I'm like drawing blank right now.
Yeah.
Aaliyah.
For example, sometimes it's like you came back from your work or you are so tired and your husband asking you, let's have some, some fun, right?
Some boogie boogie.
But you don't want to say no, but at the same time you don't want it. So any suggest? I mean, how did you have that situation in your life? What you anything? I cannot come up with anything too, but maybe you have something.
Yeah,
it just came to my mind.
Like if I were to like think about it right now, like kind of tune in and say, what would I do if I'm not in the mood? I would probably think, well, what do I need to get in the mood?
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, and then I would see like, okay, well, what is it if I'm not in the mood right in this moment? Well, what do I need to get in the mood And because I do want to satisfy my man, and I want to be satisfied.
Right.
I mean, I enjoy, you know, private time. As we all do, right? um, so sometimes I need touch. So I would ask for a massage. I say, "Could you
Mm.
massage me a little bit, you know?" And then when I get like more relaxed, and I don't think about, you know, the other stuff of the day, you know, like work or projects or, you know, maybe clients that I spoke with, and to kind of shift from there by doing some touch and just relaxing and going into the mood. You know, maybe I'll turn on some music in the background and just see what it needs and just go with what feels good to me in the moment. You know.
That sounds good. And when you say that, you're very feminine about it.
Mm,
Like you kind of just went with it, into it. I like it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I think even you say no, you can say different way, because I know sometimes I'm like, no, I don't want it, or something, you don't see me, I'm tired, or you can say, oh, I know how you love me, and see, I really, and just tell. I think it's the tone will work. For me, tone is working, and because they understand too, like you are, if you don't have a you know, desire right now or something, they will go with you and say, okay. What do you need? Even they ask, if you ask, if you answer like a different way, not the very straight, you know, just like very soft.
How would you
Or-
say it? How would you say it? If a man, if your man was like, oh,
I
I
would
want
say, oh my God, I really want to, but not right now. I know how you know, want me, or let's just relax. Let's see what happens. It's just like, you know, not say no, but the same, not right now. Probably it will work too. Sometimes, you know, even you say no, and it's the nice way, you're just like cuddling, and it can be falling asleep at first, then you like first he will sleep, it already will be done for until morning. He just was
Yeah.
like sleeping. At the same time, it's just like feeling that he didn't do anything wrong, because I know sometimes they say, oh, what I did wrong, why she doesn't want me, why she doesn't, you know, she's not ready or something. It's just like we are thinking many times, like, oh, why he didn't look at me, probably I did something. No, it's just like something, you just don't want it, or you want it. This is the way how I do.
Mm,
It
how
works.
interesting.
Yeah.
How interesting. Like what we talked about before, that it's so different for every woman. You
Yeah.
know, actually, and it's
Yeah.
so beautiful. I love that.
Have you guys seen this movie? I don't remember the name of it, but Katherine Heigl is in it. And the husband says, honey, can we have sex? She's like, what? It's not Tuesday.
I love it.
That's awesome. Yeah.
And
Hey.
you know, and now that brought up a memory, or I recall the memory of creating a game. Right?
Yes.
So the card that says yes, and then the card that says no. So when you are not in the mood, you can hang up the card that says no initially, so that he doesn't even have to ask.
Mhm.
But if you are in the mood, or there's a possibility, you flip that over and you say yes.
I
So it's
love that.
something above your bed or something,
Yeah.
and that would be like, it's like, oh,
Oh.
that could be it. You know, there's this comedian, he talks about that. He's like, us men, you know, she might walk by in her underwear, and that's immediately, it's like, oh, she wants me, I'm gonna go after her.
Yeah.
So
But she just forgot to put the
yes. So they want to have it all the time, so we gotta be careful, right?
Yeah.
It's like,
Actually,
and
yeah. I'm sorry. Yes.
so he was talking about a situation in bed, and the wife kind of looks at him, and he's like, "Oh, that's a yes," and she's like, "No." It's like, they always want to.
Yes, yes, and yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So while we're talking about that, it's come another idea. Okay, how we can tell our man that you want him? Any like, you know,
Oh, that's
just-
easy. That's easy.
Look at him.
Yeah,
Funny.
that's much easier.
but you have
Hands
around
down.
people, but you have people around, and you don't want to say like that. But what do you have anything like, you know, secret, some, you know, sign to do it? Do you, you know, like kids or parents or somebody
Leah.
else, but you want to tell say, hey,
Honey.
let's go.
Hi.
Like, okay.
Yeah, meet you in the bedroom in 5.
You know, it's funny because it's like so real, because at home, anytime I say something like, do you know what I want? Like I could be wanting ice cream or something. And he's like, meet you in the bedroom?
Yeah.
Like, seriously?
Oh, you know, another situation, which is so much fun because we also have a how to talk to men in bed, right? Yeah. And so one time we role played a situation where a woman is really, she wants to, right, have the connection with the man in bed, and the man is not up for it, right? So like maybe he came home from work and he's tired, or maybe he's upset. He's just not turned on, right? And then, but she is really ready, right? So what do you do then? What would you do, ladies?
Make
I'm
him
so curious.
ready.
And you're in bed, let's say you're in bed, right? And you're like ready, and he just doesn't want it. So what do you do?
Mm,
You don't want it? I think it's like just start playing with yourself. It will work too.
Yeah.
People just like, okay,
that's the same thing.
you don't
It's
want
like,
it, I want it. And also sometimes I heard, like I think I saw the story that because usually woman when she throw the pillow to the floor, that means something, and it's just a reflection, you know, not reflection, but how to like, oh, she put the pillow on the floor, that means something, you know. It's just like something when you used to do it, even if he doesn't want to and you do the same, he will like oh, that's one, okay.
Yeah.
It's just
you
Like
know,
little signs, right? Like
Yeah,
little signs that choose like a game, like Aaliyah said, game. I love that.
and you can just, you know, offer him a massage. Okay, you don't want to, like, can I offer you a massage? And if he's tired, you can start slowly massaging him. At some point something gets, you know, woken up. It's like he might not be up for it, but his subconscious might be.
Yeah.
So that reminded me of a joke. Can I share a joke?
Of course.
All right, so these three girls meet up for coffee, and they're sharing about their exciting sexual stories at home and so on. One of them is a lover, the other one is a girlfriend, and the third one is a wife. So they're sharing all these different stories, like, my man did this, my man did that. You know, he threw me on the bed and had his way with me. And the wife is kind of like sitting there. She's like, okay, so what, you know, he doesn't do any of this thing. What should I do? So they're like, you know, wear a leather outfit, you know, just dress up and stuff. So she goes to the store, picks up this fully leather outfit, get the little cat ears, and, you know, she opens up the door. He walks in, doesn't notice anything. So she's kind of walking around, just trying to flirt with him and all that stuff. And then at some point he's like, hey, Batman, where's my dinner?
That's men.
oops.
No, that's so sweet, right? It's like-
It is.
it's so simple and so just honest. Where's my dinner?
Oh gosh, that's so funny. They really are simple.
Very interesting conversation today. It's about that connection. realize that, because that is, I think, very important in the family to have a, you know, harmony. So if you have a harmony in the connection, and if you have a connection, so everything will be perfect, good, feeling good.
Mhm.
I sometimes have the opposite story situations to where he wants to have intimate relationship, and I get giggles.
Mhm. I get that too. I just can't stop it. I don't know what's going on.
And he's like, and he's just laying there, and he's you can see he's enjoying my laughter,
Of course.
and he's like, "Are you done?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm done." And then he goes for me, and I just burst into these giggles. He's like, "Okay, is there something entertaining about parts of my body?"
Yeah.
They're always thinking about that, by the way. Something wrong with that, or something good.
Yes.
Funny.
Yeah. Is it about me?
He usually plays along because I get into this start pretending that I'm in the car and I have a stick shift.
That's quite creative.
That's probably
Yeah. And what speed you drive usually?
I just go 1, 2, 6. It's like, okay.
You're driving like a race car.
Okay, no more. I can
That's
go
funny.
with all these. I can
That's
go my
quite
imaginations into a different realm.
Yeah, well, hey.
Right?
That's a different podcast. That's a different.
It
video.
lights you up, Aaliyah, to do like all these playful things and create little games and play with your man and like
Yes,
a little boy and little girl.
it really does, and I feel like that's how we stay connected. Things, we, but it changed. It went from, you know, worrying about different things, taking things personally, to just playing with it, just remembering that we're two children that want to play with each other.
Wow, how sweet.
Yeah.
How sweet.
And that keeps the connection, and when we have connection, then we can move together. You have the same thing. You have the same thing.
Yes, I'm so grateful for the SAGE method and the SAGE communication tools that
Absolutely.
Clearly using it so well.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
It took me a little bit of time.
Yes.
But just learning one at a time, just taking one and just kind of mastering. I'm mastering the tools.
It will be a great idea, maybe, if we will share, right, in at least one tool, how we use it, and give example. Probably it will be helpful for the woman too.
That's wonderful, because this whole episode we're using playfulness.
Yes,
that's the tool that's present right here, the Aaliyah's stories, and how to play with your man. And
you're very playful with your man too. You shared a little bit of that.
Not only with your man, she playful with any man. So just like
yes.
any man wanna play when they are women playful.
And the woman.
Yes.
Aw, girl. Yeah, the tool is very powerful. Very powerful.
Absolutely.
It just
absolutely.
Yeah.
And it works
like innocence,
Yes.
And it works only with men?
No.
I don't think
It
so.
works with everybody.
Everybody. I'm just like, probably somebody will like, come on, okay, it is play, it will play only with men or with everyone. I know it will play with kids, with men, women, anyone, even with dog.
Yeah. My 6-year-old is learning the tool right now, and she's so funny because my dad was like picking on her during dinner,
Yeah.
and he just keeps picking at her, and she looks at me, and I was like, well, what can you do? So she goes over to the tools, and she's like, picks +2. So next time,
Playfulness.
yeah, +2 playfulness, and then next time he does it, she turns around, she's like, stop.
Awesome.
Like the 6-year-old, they just burst into laughter, and now they have a connection immediately.
Wow. Brilliant. Brilliant child.
This brilliant mom who shows how it works.
Yes.
Really, when your family knows that, all these tools, it's so much fun. It's so much, it's really doing like something amazing, right? It's like very simple, but it works.
Yes.
Absolutely. Well, ladies, as
Yeah.
you know, time flies really, really fast when we do this. And the time has come to say bye-bye.
Bye bye. See you next time. Thank you so
See you
much.
next time.